Hello, my name is Rossella, and today I'm going to do the B paper included in this book. Don't forget to share it, like it, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done it yet. You can also find me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. And you can visit my website, theoevirtuoso.com, where you can see all the material that I publish. It's quite a lot. I hope you like it. Bye! Our first section includes 5 questions about rhythm. In the first one, we are asked to circle the correct time signature for each of the 3 bars. Let's have a look. First, let's see things from above and let's group things as they might be. We see 3 groups of things here. This one is really key. This one forms one thing and specifically is a crotchet. So let's see straight away if we find other 2 crotchets in the next 2 groups. We have a quaver and another quaver here, so definitely this is another crotchet. So let me write it. Then we have a quaver plus a semiquaver plus a demisemiquaver and the other demisemiquaver. So remember, the dot is so the double dot is, so it's half, so you always go half of the previous one. And we have another demisemiquaver here in the form of a rest. So that is a semiquaver, together they form a quaver. Quaver, it's another crotchet. So yes, we have 3 crotchets, and so the final answer is 3/4. This would have been 6 semiquavers. And they should be grouped in 3 plus 3, so this is definitely incorrect. And then these would be 2 quavers grouped in 2s, so 2 plus 2, so no. Okay, next one. I see this and it makes me think of a simple time. I see this, it makes me think of simple time because we have 2 seats. So I would exclude 9/8. There is a syncopation here, so definitely we are in a simple time. Let's see which one now. Do you know what I will do, guys? I would just go from the easiest things. So for example, this is a crotchet, this is a crotchet, and these 2 quavers are another crotchet. So I will just write it here. So possibly this should go in the middle then, if we want to be really clear. This is 3 quavers in the space of 2, so this is a crotchet. Then we have 1 quaver and another quaver here. That's another crotchet. I think I should rub this out, otherwise it becomes confusing. So this is a crotchet, okay, and these 2 are another crotchet, and then we have another crotchet here. We have 6 crotchets. We don't have 7, so this is definitely the not correct one, and it means 3 minims. So this could have been, to be honest with you, this could really have been 6/4, but in this case our only option is 3 minims. So the answer is 3 minims first of all, and yeah, this could have been 6 crotchets in this case. They are grouped in 3, so this is a compound time. 6/4 is a compound time, but it doesn't really matter in this case because we can do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So it is a bit complicated, but it could be. In theory, just in theory. In practice, no, not really. Anyway, so next one, we are definitely in compound time. Look at this. Look at this. This is compound. We have 3 seats to fill up. And I would go from this because this is the most, the easiest for me. I don't know, it's very common. This is also another common one. So we have 3 quavers here. This is a quaver, this is another quaver, this is another quaver. Then we have 1 quaver, 1 quaver, 1 quaver. So that's another 3 quavers. These 2 are other 3 quavers. As you can see, I'm really going like back and forth, but I don't care. This is 1 quaver, this is 1 quaver, and these 3 are the other quaver, because we have a semiquaver and the other semiquaver made up of 2 demi-semiquavers. So definitely we have other 3 quavers. The result is 12/8, and in fact it is in our options. There you go. Well, I would be surprised if it wasn't. Anyway, so it can't be 4 minims. Definitely we don't have 4 minims. They add up correctly, but they are grouped differently. And 9/16, it's 9 semiquavers. Obviously we have more. Done. Question 2. Guys, if you know me a tiny bit, you know that I'm already on Instagram and TikTok, and there is a TikTok video about the equivalences between simple and compound time. And it is very useful. Again, on TikTok, 30 seconds, maximum a minute. So it's not a big deal. I link it above. Anyway, we need to tick the only box that shows this bar correctly rewritten in compound time. The key here is not to change the rhythm. It's absolutely vital. 3 seats become 2 seats. So 2 seats. This is a triplet. So 3 in the space of 2 becomes a simple figure without the triplet, because we have 3 seats to fill up and we have 3 things, 3 quavers, 1, 2 and 3. Then we have 2 quavers, and they are not enough for the compound time. So we need to make it as big as 3. 2 in the space of 3, which means a triplet sign. As for the time signature that I should have done earlier, 2 is the number of movements and they can't be changed, but 4th becomes quavers. So 1 and 2 and becomes 1 and 2 and. So 6/8. Okay, 2/4 equals 6/8. And we have this figure only here, and in fact it's a duplet. Sorry, oh silly me, it's a duplet. Yeah, I'm so sorry. It's 2 in the space of 3. Yeah, it's a duplet. Sorry, I got confused by this, but it's an irregular amount of notes. So 2, it's a duplet in within 3 spaces. So this is the correct answer, the first one. Brilliant. Sorted. Question 3. In this question, we need to complete the 2 sentences by adding a number. In 12/16, 12/16 is 12 semiquavers. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. And each group is a dotted quaver, because we have 2 quavers here plus the dot. Sorry, a 1 quaver made up of 2 semiquavers and then the dot. How many quaver beats? 4. In 4/8, it means 4 quavers grouped in 2s. 1, 2, 1, 2. A triplet of semiquavers equals to, well, we don't even need this. We don't even need the time signature. This is in the space of 2. 3 in the space of 2. So it's equal to how many quavers? 1. Because 2 semiquavers is 1 quaver. In this case, we don't even need the time signature, because it's always 3 in the space of 2 of the same kind. So there you go. Question 4. This question relates to grouping, and grouping is really important. It goes strictly with the time signature, so it's really important to start from it. I'm publishing also step-by-step guides, guys, and if you want to check them out, I always give a shout when I publish another one on Instagram, and you can visit my website under shop. Yes, if you go under shop. If you signed up to my newsletter, the link is below. You can also receive discount codes that could be very useful, because I gave the guides out half the price, and trust me, the price is really, really low. Anyway, 4/4, that's common time, 4/4. Okay, 4/4 means that we need to have 4 crotchets grouped, separated in 2. So we need to have, where do I put it? Here, why not? 1 and 1, separation, 1 and 1. Now, where do we see 4 groups of things? Definitely not here. This is also very confusing. If you try to play this, oh my God, look at this. A crotchet, and a quaver. Please, goodbye. We have 4 things here, but look, we have 1 crotchet, and then we have another quaver. And here we don't even have a crotchet, so this is also incorrect. It's this one, and let's check. We have a crotchet here, crotchet, and this must be a crotchet, so this is the correct answer. As you can see, I didn't do anything. When the exams used to be like on paper, I used to see in exams all over the world lots of maths, calculations, fractions, and this and that. That must have taken like 10-15 minutes to somebody to answer the question, and it took me like 1 or 2 minutes to me. Honestly, music is supposed to be direct. If it isn't, you are missing out something, which is the musical thinking, I would say. Question 5. In question 5, we need to tick across the box that shows the rests correctly written. They don't only need to add up correctly, but they also need to be grouped correctly. What do we mean? 6/16. First of all, the time signature means 6 semiquavers in a bar, grouped in 3s. So we have 3 groups and 3 groups. Now here we have 2 semiquavers and another semiquaver, group 1, a semiquaver and the other 2 semiquavers. So this is correct. It can't be a quaver because we would group them in 2s, 2, 2, 2. And this is not possible because this is compound. Next one, we have a quaver. So 2 semiquavers plus, this is one movement, 1, 2, 3. This is the first 3 semiquavers, and these are the other 2, so the other 3, so correct, this one as well. Let's have a look at the last one. We have 3 semiquavers here. We have, oh God, this is a demi-semiquaver. It should have been another demi-semiquaver here. Then the other 2 semiquavers. This is the correct version of this bar, so this is definitely incorrect. And again, we need to see 1 semiquaver, 1 semiquaver, 1 semiquaver. It is worth noting, and I know that this is really confusing, I'm so sorry guys, that we can't merge these 2 together. We would be able to if they were in position 1 and 2, but in position 2 and 3 we can't. We can't present them as a quaver rest. No, it's only if they are in position 1 and 2. So we could have had this, for example, with a note, or the other way around, but we can't have the other way around. So the 2 semiquavers grouped in position 2 and 3. It's the rule of music. Don't ask yourselves too many questions. It's one of the rules of music. It makes sense if you see an orchestral score. In this case, it doesn't really make sense, but it does. And anyway, it's a rule. That said, sometimes the composers do change rules, and it is interesting to see when and why and how, but that's a topic for after grade 5, possibly after grade 8. Section 2. Section 2 relates to pitch, and there are 4 videos that you can watch. They are very useful. I ask my prep students as well as senior students as well as adults to watch them, and without any explanations they do remember things, and they are quite useful. I make them also a little bit fun, although as I said I've done them like years ago and the pace now has changed on YouTube, so you may find it well on YouTube, but on social media, so you may find them a little bit too slow. I do find them slow, but they are still very useful. So watch them, and I link them below or on the card up here. Everything is on my website, theoryvirtuoso.com. They really teach you everything you need to know until like grade 8 and above. So every now and again you can re-watch them, take notes. There's not much to remember, but that little bit is absolutely essential. Anyway, we need to tick the box that shows the note, the name for this note. This is in alto clef, and alto clef is treble +1. Again, if you don't know what I'm talking about, watch the videos. This is do, middle C, +1 is D. There you go. In the treble clef, this will be middle C, +1 is D. Sorted. In the second question, we need to select the right enharmonic equivalent of this note, which is Mi sharp. Now we need a small keyboard as usual, always bigger than I need, but never mind. So Mi sharp is this note here. The enharmonic equivalent is a note is a note that has the same sound but a different name, and this note here, Mi sharp, could be called Fa or Sol double flat. In this case we have G double flat, so I think this is the right answer. There you go. Re double sharp will be Mi, and Fa flat is also Mi. So these are two enharmonic equivalents, these two. Interesting. Question 3. In this question we need to tick or cross each box to show whether each item in this bar has been correctly rewritten a perfect fifth down. A perfect fifth is 3.5 tones. There is a recapitulation, sort of cheat sheets for all my students and my virtual students that you can download for free. I link them below or on the card up here, and they are quite useful. I publish them every fortnight, and if you receive my newsletter you are notified when there is a new one, and they are quite useful because they say everything in one page, and it's nice for revision if it makes sense. Especially when you are preparing for grade 5, it's good to have like a number of sheets that you can revise on. You can make your own one or you can download them. It's all free, so. Okay, so we need a keyboard. You can also download a keyboard from resources from my website. During the exam, you are not allowed to bring anything, but you would be allowed a scrap paper that you would show to be absolutely blank. After pressing start the exam, then you can write important things such as a keyboard and other things such as the number of flats and sharps. And then I need to think about what else. I think maybe the intervals if you need, but that's enough already. Okay. So let's see what we've got here. First of all, the key signature. We are in E flat major or C minor. Do we care in this case? No, because they share the same key signature. So E flat major, minus 3.5 tones. Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3.5. This is A flat major or F minor. Do we have a flat here? No, because we should have had 4 flats, not 5. So this is incorrect. E flat. Do call them correctly, otherwise you mess up with the interval. You can also write the notes here. You see, you can write Mi flat, B natural, C, and A natural. So if you write them, maybe it's more convenient. I don't know. So Mi flat minus 5, so 3.5 tones. This is the same as the key signature, so this is A flat. Now it's correct. Yay! 3.5 tones down from B, that would be 1, 2, sorry, yes, no, that's correct, from B. 1, 2, 3.5. It's Mi, not Mi sharp. It should have had a natural, because there is a natural here on B, so there should be also there, so this is incorrect. From Do, 3.5 tones away. 1, 2, 3.5. That makes it Fa. And in fact, this is Fa. Correct. F. Last one. From La, natural. 1, 2, 3.5. Re. Brilliant. Correct. Why there is a natural? Because it's supposed to be flat, but they wanted to be correct here, so they put a natural. Sorted. That's all done. I hope this is clear. This interval thing happens much before the interval section. There is, I think, the 4th one, so it's a bit unexpected here in the pitch section, but I hope this makes sense. Question 4. There is a guide on this question, and I am about to publish all of them, so if you bear with me, then you will see it, you will see all of them, but for now, just browse the internet on my website and see what you can find. Now guys, I am so sorry, the sun is shining. Usually it's good news, but when I shoot videos, it isn't, and so I am sorry about the reflection of my camera on the book. I hope you don't mind. We need to compare the 3 bars and circle true or false for each of the 3 statements. To answer this question again, you will find it in one of my videos relating to pitch. We need to answer this question. If the pitch you want to know, middle C, are you above or below? In treble clef, middle C is here. In the tenor clef, middle C is here. So we know already that this is an octave higher than B, 1 octave higher. And in the bass clef, middle C is here. So we can say that B and C are the same because they are just one note. So B and C are the same, and A is 1 octave equals B and C plus 1. I don't know, I try to make a formula every time and then it's different. B and C are the same pitch, yes. A is 1 octave higher than B, yes, we just said that. C is 1 octave higher than A, no, because it's the other way around. Good, sorted, fantastic. Section 3. This section is quite long, it's 2 pages, and it's great because it gives us 15 points, but it's not great because it's really long and it's on a topic that is really annoying for the students, so I am told. But follow me and you'll be fine. In the first 2 questions, we need to tick the box that shows the key signatures of B major and E flat minor correctly written. Now, you can watch 3 series of videos about key signatures, and they are linked below or on the card up here. And again, they are very useful. They are a bit slow, as I said, but made fun. And they tell you that they simplify the key signatures and the keys in a way that is really working. In the case of 3.1, 3.2, we need to compare the shapes only of the key signatures. So first of all, B major, we trust that it has 5 sharps because every option has 5 sharps. So we just need to remember the shapes. The shape is 3 curves, of which the second one is longer. In the tenor clef, we have this kind of shape, ascending and a bit more evenly ascending, so to speak. Definitely this is not correct. This could be correct. This is definitely wrong. Now, which one is correct? The one that starts on Fa, F. This one is not F in bass clef because F is here. So this is incorrect. And the right answer is the first one. Done. The key signatures with sharps are much easier because it's a zigzagging descending shape. So let's have a look. This one is definitely not right. This one is definitely not right. So one of them is right and another one is wrong. Again, let's have a look at the first note, B. So the first flat is B flat. Which one is B? This one is B. This one is not B. This is D. Okay, so this one is the correct one. Done. Sorted. Question 3. In this question, we need to select the key for each of these pieces, melodies, short melodies. And if you watch my previous videos, you know already what I'm doing. So, order of flats and sharps. Fa, do, sol, re, la, mi, si, and si, mi, la, re, sol, do, fa. Fun coloring gigantic drawings after eating breakfast. Big elephants ate dinosaurs, goat, cheese and figs. Okay. I am also giving out a handout about this, a cheat sheet. So go and have a look at resources. If you don't see it yet, it means that it hasn't been released. So bear with me, and then you will see it very soon. We have flats. So the best way to go is to just have a look at all of it. We don't have a sharp here. So it might be a major key, but we're not sure about this. Bass clef, so +2. This is Do flat, wow. Re flat, So flat, La flat, B flat, E flat, and Re, there is already there. We have 5 flats in this key signature, and this means that we are in G flat minor, major, oh my god, G flat major, because the key is the penultimate flat in the key signature. So G flat major, there you go. This was easy. The interesting part is that it was in bass clef, so we need to read the notes properly, otherwise we find a totally different key. Next one, we have sharps. We don't have a double sharp because that will mean definitely a leading note. Never mind. Treble clef, so B sharp. Interesting. Ah, there you go. This is the here is the leading note, I think. Re sharp, Do sharp, Fa sharp, Re sharp, So sharp, Fa sharp. There you go. Yes, that is the leading note. When you have a gap between the sharps, it means that this has been raised. So this is the leading note, and the leading note is the semitone below the tonic. So B sharp plus 1 is C sharp. We are in C sharp minor, relative minor of E major that in fact has 4 sharps. So it all goes well when we follow the right steps. The next one has sharps. Shall I say why the others are incorrect? F sharp minor is the relative minor of A major, and we should have 3 sharps, not 4. A major is the same, and E major can't be because B sharp is not justified. It can't be possible. So, okay, sorry. Oh yes, one of my students asked me, what if we have 2 options possible? You won't. You will not. Bass clef again. So Fa sharp, So sharp, Do sharp, So sharp again, Re sharp. Okay, this is a major key. We don't have strange things happening like a double sharp or a gap between the sharps. So we are now in D major. Last sharp plus 1 semitone, E major. Done. I think this has been the quickest, but I didn't tell you why the other ones are incorrect. G minor sharp is the relative minor of B major, and it has 5 sharps, and this should have been sharp otherwise. B minor is the relative minor of D major, and we should only have 2 sharps. And A major, it would be with 3 sharps, so we can't have D sharp. Okay, this is the record. This is the quickest answering so far, I think. Question 4. In question 4, we need to tick the box that shows the correct notes for the scale of B flat melodic minor. Ooh. B flat is the relative minor of D flat major, and D flat major has a few sharps. Big elephants, 8 dinosaurs, goat, 5 flats. We are in the alto clef, don't panic, it's +1. You can also write the names of the notes. The first one is definitely B flat. So we can actually say Si, La, Sol, Fa, and so forth, yeah. Okay, the next note is A. Should it be flat? So the scale is descending, melodic. This means that we follow the key signature, and it's a natural scale on the way down. So A is A flat, yes, so A flat. G is G flat, yes, so G flat. That's it. It seemed very, very tricky, but actually it isn't. If you write the key signature somewhere, on your scrap paper you can do anything you like. So there you go. Question 3. In this question we need to circle one clef that would make the scale minor. Now this is one of the most hated questions, and I understand why. Honestly, even I, after answering it and explaining it, I feel tired. So don't worry about it. It's all normal. You have some time to finish the exam paper, so you can take a break. Anyway, the only possible way to do that is to try each clef and see which one would make the scale work. We can only have one answer, one right answer. No, the other options cannot be correct. So, okay, as ever, orders of flats and sharps. So Fa, Do, Sol, Re, La, Mi, Si, and then Si, Mi, La, Re, Sol, Do, Fa. Great. In the treble clef, this would be called Do sharp. Okay, C sharp. C sharp minor is the relative minor of E major, and E major has 4 sharps. There are too many here, including a a double sharp. This is the leading note, so this is clearly a harmonic scale, so it can be. In the bass clef, this is E sharp. E sharp minor doesn't exist because we don't have G sharp major, we have A flat, so we have the enharmonic equivalent. So goodbye to the bass clef as well. In the alto clef, this +1, okay, treble +1, this would be D sharp minor. D sharp minor is the relative minor of F sharp, and F sharp major has 6 sharps. And it could be because look at here, this is the 7th that is not included, and this has been raised. So it's sharp and then it has been raised, so it becomes double sharp. So definitely the answer is the alto clef. Just to exclude it, the tenor clef is treble -1, it's B sharp minor. B sharp minor doesn't exist because it would be the supposed relative minor of D sharp major. It doesn't exist, it exists as E flat. Okay, sorted. Oh, next one we have just one flat and one sharp. That means again a harmonic scale with the 7th degree raised. I think this is the bass clef, but let me go in order. In treble clef, this is B. B minor is the relative minor of D major, and D major has 2 sharps. So it can be possible because we have a flat here. In the bass clef, this is D minor. D minor is the relative minor of F major, and F major has 1 flat. And here it is here, and this is the raised leading note. So the answer is the bass clef. I always forget to write here. So this is D sharp minor, and then this is D minor. Interesting combination. The alto clef can't be because it will be C minor. C minor is the relative minor of E flat major, and it has 3 flats. We don't have 3 flats here. In the tenor clef, this would be A minor, and A minor would have had no flats, no sharps. So this one couldn't be flat in A minor. Okay, sorted. Next one. In the treble clef, this will be F minor. F minor is the relative minor of A flat, and A flat major has 4 flats. So I think it's worth checking. This could be a melodic descending scale, so natural. So if this is Fa, E flat, yes. So we would have like 4 flats. So E flat, yes. D flat, yes. B flat, yes. A flat, yes. So this is in treble clef. Oh, we're so lucky today. In bass clef, this is A minor. A minor is the relative minor of C major, no flats, no sharps. In the alto clef, this is G minor. G minor is the relative minor of B flat with 2 flats, not 4. And in tenor clef, this is E minor, and E minor has sharps because it's the relative minor of G major with 1 sharp. So, as you can see, the other answers, the other options can't be. There is only one, and it's in no doubt the correct answer. Question 6. And when the sun shines in the UK, guys, I don't like the reflection of it on the video, but I go so quickly. Anyway, well, let's call it sunshine. I wouldn't, but anyway, there are clouds in between. Sorry, bit of a moaning time. I am impressed with this keyboard. Almost 88 keys. I don't know why. Anyway, okay, here we are. Okay. How do I do this? I'm never too sure. More reflection then. Anyway, sorry. Treble clef. A sharp. And then La. So sharp. Sol. Fa sharp. Fa. Mi sharp is the same note. No, this is false. These are the same notes, Fa and E sharp. So no. Next one, Mi flat in bass clef. Mi flat, Fa flat, yeah, Fa natural, So flat, So natural, La flat, La natural, B flat, ooh, Do flat, Do natural, Re flat, Re natural, Mi flat. Although this is very like awkward, it's all correct. Yeah, that makes sense. Great. Question 7. Very quick. In this question, we need to circle true or false for each of the 3 statements. The supertonic 2nd degree of C sharp minor is this note B sharp. No, because this is one above, so it should have been D. It's already false. We don't need to count the sharps and everything. The note is wrong. The submediant, oh, I hate this. Honestly, guys, the submediant is very confusingly not the note before the mediant, sub, but is the one above the dominant. And I don't know why, because I really don't know why. And it's just confusing. In some languages, that is called the superdominant, which makes more sense. And also for harmonic reasons. It is very much related to the dominant, the 6th degree, so it makes sense, but enough of moaning today. It's the submediant, it's the 6th degree of G flat major. Okay, first of all, the name of the note. Sol, la, si, do, re, mi. 6 is the 6th. This is the 6th degree of G flat major, and G flat has big elephants 8, dinosaurs goat, cheese. Big elephants E is flat here. So that is correct, because E is in the key signature. Oh, this note, we need to count. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la. This is la flat. And it's supposed to be the 3rd degree. Oh my God, the 3rd degree of F minor. F minor is the relative minor of A flat, and A flat. A is definitely flat as the 3rd degree. Yes, so this is correct. Done. We can relax now. I hope you like it. Let me know. Write a comment. Section 4. Section 4 relates to intervals, and before we start, can I just say thank you so much for all your comments, all your emails and your likes, sharing. Everything you do to support my work is very appreciated. It makes me feel less lonely in this, shooting where I have to be lonely and in a very silent place. So it makes me feel part of the world when you comment and share and like. And also thanks to all those who donated me money, because that supports my work that I do for free. Thank you so much. In this question, we need to identify the interval, and there is a TikTok video about this. I link it on the card up here, but you can also follow me on TikTok. You know this already if you watched other videos. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, all of that. And emails, of course. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I need the keyboard. I was so enthusiastic about that question. Is there a reason why I make it bigger or smaller? No. It's just that I'm terrible at drawing. Okay. 5 notes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a fifth. A perfect fifth is 3.5 tones away. So the notes are re and la sharp. So let's have a look from re. That is 1, 2, 3.5. And we have another half because it's sharp. So this is not perfect, but augmented fifth. Next one, oh, this is my favorite, mi and mi flat. We have an octave, but it's not perfect because of E flat is slightly less, so it's diminished. Next one, this is a second. We have B flat and we have Do flat. A major second is 1 tone, so 2 semitones away. In this case, we have only a semitone. Instead of major, the second is minor. There is a guide to, not a guide, sorry, a cheat sheet, a handout, quick recapitulation about intervals. It's free online, download it. Question 2. In this question, we need to circle the type of the interval, but to know the type, we need to know the number, so we need to do the whole thing again. This is Do sharp, and this is Re. Now, this is more of an octave, so it's compound. In this case, it doesn't matter. To identify it, we either lower the second note down or we put it, the first one higher, an octave higher. Shall I do the opposite today? I put this higher. It's irrelevant, it's the same. Do sharp Re is a second and it's a semitone. So it's a not major but minor because it's reduced. Minor. The second one is So sharp, So flat and B flat. Okay. This is also more than an octave, it's compound, it doesn't matter in this case, we just write it here. It's a third, 1, 2 and 3. A major third is 2 tones away, so let's have a look from G flat, 1 and 2, 2 tones, so perfect. This is a major third. One, two, three, four, five. This is a fifth, and the notes are Sol and Re flat. A perfect fifth is 3.5 tones away. So from Sol, let's count 1, 2, 3 instead of 3.5. So this flat makes it not perfect, but diminished. And with this, we have completed question 2. Let's move on to question 3. In question 3, we need to write the notes, a higher note, as indicated, to form the indicated intervals. In the real exam, you would need to drag it because it's online. A major ninth from Mi flat. A major ninth is a compound. You need to do 9 minus 7. Compound 7 second. So major second, sorry. Compound major second. So the way we do it is that we find a major second above and then we raise it up with an octave. And I need a keyboard. Should I write it here? Yeah. Okay, so a major second from E flat is 2 tones away, Fa. This is it. Plus an octave. This is the final answer. Sorted. An augmented fourth, so it's a perfect fourth plus 1 semitone, so 2.5 tones plus 1, 3 tones from Fa. So 1, 2, 3, Sorry, what was I saying? So from fa, it's, sorry, 1, 2 and a half, and another half. So we need B. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not flat, but natural, because it's augmented. And this is not completely complete. I'm not satisfied with the neatness of this. There you go. It's better. Better. A compound minor third from fa sharp, and we make it simple first and then we raise it up of an octave, if I don't forget. From fa sharp, a minor third is 1.5 tones away, so 1.5, it's la, so it's A here, plus an octave, so here. A perfect oh, this is my favorite. It's the same note, an octave above. My favorite. My absolute favor. There haven't been any 7th, any 6th in this B paper. No flipping over technique. Section 5, relating to chords. We have 3 questions, and each of them goes a little bit deeper into the chords, the chord topic. In this first question, we need to identify the degree that makes it cadences, and then in the second section we would need to name the cadences. But for now, let's do this. First, we need the key. We are in D major, possibly. If it finishes on an unusual chord though, never mind. What a trick. We don't have passage notes here, we can see that already. Let's name them Sol, Si and Re. I think they are in order already, because if we play them on a keyboard, we need to have so in order means that you must have 1 finger for each key, white key, and the chord is played with 1 note on, 1 off, on, off, on. So you need to have this shape. If you have this shape, it's incorrect. You need to have 1 finger on each key without skipping anything. Okay? Sol, si, re. This one. Then the lower note is a 4th from the sol, la, sol, re, mi, fa, sol. A 4th. So this is degree number 4. After this, we could have either 1 or 5. With 1, we will make it a perfect cadence. With 5, an imperfect cadence. Let's have a look. We have re and fa. Well, in this case, sharp. Okay, so it's D. D major. It's a D major chord, so the first degree. If you don't know, for example, where the 2, so the missing note here is la, okay? If you don't know whether the missing note is below or above, you can always try it below. So for example, here, if I add a note to form this, so D is here, fa sharp is here, this would be B, but B is the 6th degree and is not in our options here. Also 4/6 is not a cadence, so you can exclude it. Also, there is no other possible option for this question. So this is a plagal cadence. We don't need to know that, but I just remind it to you, just as a revision. Okay, we have a passage note here. This is for sure. We have mi, fa sharp. My God, that's so. Sol and mi again. Mi is doubled. And this is the shape of our supposed chord. That is incorrect. We need to take this off. So fa sharp is the passage note. And we have mi sol. Now again, the chord could be mi sol si, or it could be sol mi and then do. Let's try the first one. So mi sol and si. With mi sol si, the bottom note will be E, and it's the 2nd degree. And it makes sense because it is in our options. If we have mi Sol and Do. This is a very lovely chord, but for D major will be the 7th degree, and it's not really what we're looking for. So it's not in our options as well. So this is the chord, and it's the 2nd degree. Fa la re is so fa sharp, la re. Let's do it properly, and in the order is re, fa, la. Re is the bottom note and also the 1st degree. And then we have one note here, Do, and after 1 there can only be 5 to make it an imperfect cadence. This could be a little bit confusing, but you can always think of the cadences, and there is a handout. I don't know if it's published yet, but I have created it, and if not, go and have a look on resources, a recapitulation of all the cadences. The imperfect cadence, I call it anything to 5, but it could be 1 to 5, 2 to 5, 4 to 5, or 6 to 5. And you can always see that the sorry, also I forgot here. What did I say here? That's C sharp. So confusing. So you can, for example, because this is C sharp, right? So the 5th degree of D major is A, is the chord on A. So La, Do, Mi. So it would be like A and E omitted. So this is the chord number 5, and this is the imperfect cadence. Okay. This might have been tricky for some of you, but I understand that it's a lot to remember. Question 2. In question 2, we need to do the same as last time, but in this case, the chords are already vertical, so it's much easier for us. And we're given the key. Thank you so much. We're in F major. So first, the names of the notes. Do, Sol, Mi, Do. Do is double. El doubled Do, Mi, Sol is in order. The bottom note is Do. For F major is the 5th degree. Fa, Sol, La, Si, Do, 5th degree. 5. The second chord is made up of Fa, La, Fa, and Do. Fa is doubled, Fa, La, Do is the order, and it's the 1st degree. 5-1. Perfect. The next one, we are in C major. We have Fa, La, Fa, Do, and Fa. And the Fa is doubled, Fa, La, Do is already in order, and Fa is the bottom note. C and F is a 4th. Do, Re, Mi, Fa. It's a 4th. So it's a 4th degree. The next one is Do, Sol, Do, Mi. Do is doubled, and the order is Do, Mi, Sol, and the bottom note is Si, which is the 1st degree. 4-1 is a plagal cadence. Very quick. It's much easier when we are when we see the chords without the passing notes. Well, there is an extra passage otherwise. But anyway, question 3. In this question, we need to identify the chords and their inversion, and we're given the key, which is F sharp minor. Okay, so the notes first, we have Re, we have B, we have another B, and So sharp. B is doubled. Let's put them in order. I think it's Sol, Si, Re. So sharp, Si, Re. G sharp is the main note, the bottom note of the chord, and for F minor is the 2nd. Now, at the bottom of the chord, as is written on the score, do we have So sharp? Do we have B? or do we have re? This note is D, so this is 2C. Second, do, sol, mi sharp, and do. It's do, mi, sol is the order. Do, mi, sol. This is the leading note. As you can see, it has been sharpened. And do, the bottom note, it's for F sharp. Well, sorry, this is sharp. Oh. It's the 5th degree. Fa, sol, la, si, do, 5th degree. So this is 5. And at the bottom of this chord, do we have do sharp? Do we have E sharp? Or do we have G? We have, oh, I forgot the sharp again. We have do sharp. So this is 5A. If you call it 5, it's the same. So 5A is equal to 5. It's the same. If you don't say anything, it's implied that is A, the root position. Last one, we have re, we have B, we have fa sharp, and we have another B that is doubled. I think it's si, re, fa, si, re, fa. Si, re, fa sharp. The bottom note is B, and for F is the 4th degree, fa, sol, la, si. B, and for F is the 5th, fa, sol, la, si, 4th. Now at the bottom here, do we have B, do we have re, or do we have fa sharp? We have D, so it's 4B. There you go. Finished. Are you happy? Give me a like if you are. Section 6. This section relates to terms, signs, and instruments, and it's very much about memorizing things. For the terms, I'm doing TikTok videos, I'm releasing handouts with some of the Italian terms grouped per musical area or effect, and it's quite nice to have, because it's quite useful for teachers and students actually, and it's all for free, so go and have a look. Risoluto. Risoluto means like, it's very similar to resolved, and it does have kind of the same meaning. So resolved means that something has come to conclusion and it's very clear, so bold and strong. I might do a video about that actually. That could be nice. Risoluto, yeah, I think I will make a video. Schnell in German means fast. When you are in a hurry, people would say like schnell, schnell. Dolce. When you ask me things like, could we find terms from grade 1 in the grade 5 paper? Yes, and this is one. Dolce means sweet. That's it. Done. Question 2. In this question, we need to tick the box that shows the right name for the written out ornament. And there is a guide that you can download for free. 2 notes, very quick, close to each other. Tr. Tr is an acciaccatura. The other option would be an appoggiatura with 2 notes, but it wouldn't have been that quick. This is a demi-semiquaver, so it's like tra, tra. There will be a video about the difference between acciaccatura and appoggiatura. It will be on TikTok, but if you follow me there on Instagram, you will know. Next one we have, oh, this is it. That's the appoggiatura. Exactly. 2 notes, but not quick. Appoggiatura. This is interesting. I might use it for my video. Anyway, Question 3. We need to circle true or false about the statements. There is a series of videos from London Symphony Orchestra or something like that, where the main instrumental players show their instruments and the mechanism and the sound, and it's amazing. I suggest to watch them to my students, and they do answer these questions very easily afterwards, so I would recommend it. A cello can be played con sordina. Yes, it's the sordina is something that you put close to the ponticello, the bridge, and it muffles the vibration of the chords of the strings. So yes, true. The bassoon is the lowest sounding brass instrument. I would say that the tuba is the lowest and the biggest as well, so this is false. A soprano voice has a higher range than alto. Yes. Yes, the alto is the lowest of the ladies' voices. Soprano, mezzo soprano, and alto is the lowest. Yeah. So it's a higher range. Yeah, that's correct. The harp is a string instrument. Yes, you do pluck the strings of a harp to make that gorgeous, soft and warm sound. The timpani produce sounds of indefinite pitch. No, this is incorrect. The timpani can be tuned as well. They are massive. I love timpani. They are massive, and they have a sort of handle that you can move to change the pitch. It can be mi, fa sharp, re, sol, and so it can be tuned, and the tuning can change throughout the piece as well. So you will have an indication like passa al mi or passa al sol, and that means that you need to know the names of the notes as do, re, mi as well. Section 7, our last one. In this section, we need to answer 5 questions relating to a piece of music that has been printed out. This time is for oboe and piano. In 7.1, we need to compare the 3 bars with bar 6 of the oboe part. I just write it here for the oboe part, bar 6. We are in treble clef, and the note is sol. Okay, and then find the only correct statement. And again, for this, if the pitch you want to know, middle C, are you above or below? In treble clef, middle C is down here. In bass clef, middle C is up here. In the tenor clef, so middle C is here. They are the same pitch. And in the alto clef, middle C is here, and this is also the same pitch. So A, B, and C are down here. And then the original is an octave above. So do you want to know a trick? And I've recently made a guide, step-by-step guide that you can know about if you are signed up to my newsletter. I link it above here. We need to go straight away to something that relates to A, B, and C. A, B, and C are correctly written 1 octave lower. There you go. Because they are the same. So of course, the only right statement is the statement that would include all of them. A, B, and C are below middle C, just below. And the original is above. Sorted. Question 2. In question 2, we need to circle true or false. And to answer these questions, we need to look at the score. The music should be played energetically. Yes, energico. You see, it has the same kind of root. Absolutely. The music gets gradually quieter in bar 5 and 6. It's the opposite. Crescendo is actually growing up. So false. All the notes in bar 8 can be found in the key of F minor. And the answer is true. I suppose all of them, both the piano and the oboe part, and it's correct because we have this E natural that is about F minor, so that is correct. The notes of the oboe in bar 3 are the same as the right hand piano part in bar 1. Correct? Yes? The lowest note in the left hand piano part is Mi. No, is E flat. And this is it. That is tricking us. Question 3. We need to select the instrument that could play bar 3 to 6 of the oboe part without struggling. Definitely I would exclude the double bass, tuba and bassoon. They are too big. And the top part, it's really like a violin or something. No viola, so it's the trumpet is the only one. Double bass, tuba and bassoon, they all use the bass clef, which means that it can't go too high. So sorted. Question 4. How many times the dominant of A flat major, and the dominant is E flat, appears in the bars 1-4 of the right hand piano part? And the answer is 7. And here they are. Seven. Last question. We need to complete the 2 sentences by adding a number. An interval of a minor 10th, which is a compound minor third. Let me write it. Compound minor third, because it's 10 minus 7, of 2 notes next to each other in the oboe part is in bar 5. You can see there is the widest interval, so 5. All the notes in bar 3 of the piano part are marked to be played staccato. 3. It's that dot above the notes. And with this we have finished this paper. Thank you so much for watching it until the end. If you are watching a premiere, I say hello to you. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed it and see you in my next video. Bye bye.
Thank you for watching my video. I hope it was useful. Don't forget to leave a like down there and share it with your friends. If it was useful for you, it will be useful for other people too. Now, if you want more sample papers published by ABRSM, click here and find the video you're looking for. In the meantime, I would like to thank all the ones who are messaging me and leaving comments. You know that I always read them and I always reply. And thanks to all the ones who are telling me that, thanks to my videos, they have improved and feel more confident. This makes me so happy. What else to say? Happy music, everyone. Bye.